Skirt, skirt. Told you we always been ready. I don't need people that's petty, that weigh on me heavy while I'm being steady. I need a record with Felly. We get it bouncing like Betty's, I feel like I'm Nelly. Don't bring the beef like a deli, it's leave on a levy. No sleeping on me like I'm Freddy. Chris Breeze, how I do, hit him with the moves. Left hand step back, ballin' like I'm Coos. All faith, God's plan, you just gotta choose. Got slaps, nothing left to prove. Y'all gotta leave me alone. Lately I've been in my zone. Told them no cap like I fitted, but lately the flows have been straight off the dome. I feel like I'm MVP, like my name Patty Mahomes. If it ain't about money, don't hit on my phone, cause lately I've been in my zone.
Hello, welcome to the Cowboys Show, hosted by Ben Carey and Nick Gronerad, combining expert human opinions with cutting-edge simulation models to help you arrive at the best picks each week. Inside Edge Community. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to today's stream. It is the return of Crabwise for the first time in a couple of weeks. Of course, we took a little 3-week hiatus from streaming for a couple different reasons. Had a good day back on Wednesday with Javon. It was the first day after the MLB trade deadline. So I asked Javon some questions about that kind of as we were talking about some games. We've got a couple of games that are relevant to trade deadline discussions for a couple different reasons, including a game that I think we're going to both just collectively, you and I, Krabs, suffer a little bit for the sake of content.
Yeah, I feel nothing now.
No, I've always felt nothing, but DC sports fan, you know how it goes.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Mm-hmm. So hope everyone in chat is doing well, having a good day, a good morning, having a good week. Yeah, I mean, Krabs, you and I were just having a geek over your most recent tweet. I recommend everyone going and checking that out. That was hilarious.
If the NFL theme music that comes on before any of the broadcast channels, if that doesn't get you rock solid, you're not a real degenerate. You're not built for this. Okay? That doesn't get you fully torqued. Grow up.
Yeah.
You're doing it wrong.
No, you're 100% right.
Oh man.
They could prescribe that.
Lauren responded. What did she say? Oh my god.
Here, let
Be
me
damned if we
grab.
listen to this before Pound Town. Is what she said.
Here's the tweet, everyone.
You play the music through it or not?
Yeah, I mean, I can play the music. Oh god, that's loud as fuck. I don't want to mess with the volume. Sending it out to chat.
You gotta give it to them.
Yeah.
You gotta give it to them.
No, they can check it out on their own accord. I can maybe pull it up after you're gone.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. Also, you know, I might have to stand up at some point during the stream. We don't want any problems.
We don't want to get too bricked today.
Yeah, we don't want any problems with that. Also, like, I don't know what the people in the chat are doing. If it's just an instant brickage, don't want to put anybody in a compromising situation.
That is true.
Oh
man.
Anyways, let's talk a little bit of baseball. So how the stream works for anybody who might be new, who might have forgotten how the stream works. What we've got is 5 categories of games. For each of the first 4 categories, we've picked out a game on today's MLB slate that fits into that category. It's 4 games that are interesting for 4 different reasons. Not necessarily our favorite bets of the day, more so 4 of the more interesting games. Spark some discussion around the slate, especially still in the aftermath of the trade deadline. For each of these games, I have my lean, my favorite bet in that game. Krabs has his. Not necessarily stuff that we have money on, just our favorite bets in the games. And you guys, as the chat, have the ability to vote on a poll in all of these games to figure out your collective favorite bet in each of these games. Every single lean on the stream since May 4th has been tracked over on the Capwise Stream BetStamp account. There's a link for that down in the chat. Big shout out BetStamp. You can type !BetStamp in the chat if you would like to go download the app. It's a great way to track your bets, just like we do track track the odds as they move. Line Shop, big shout out to BetStamp. It's a good app, good people behind it. Love them. The last category of the day is the walk-off, actual favorite bets of the day. And man, this was tough. This is kind of an awkward slate. I can't lie. It took me a long time to find my favorite bet. I don't know how you're feeling. I mean, you're probably just like, yeah, Nats money line plus 200. Best POD.
No sir.
No,
that
sir.
game is Josiah Gray pitching on the road.
Yeah.
But look at that total. Look at that total with 2 good pitchers on the bump. I'm scared. And it's
like
on Apple TV.
8.5.
Oh, no.
Oh, Apple TV.
Oh no. Oh no, Josiah Gray.
Yeah, who knows?
Good luck,
I mean,
brother. Good luck.
So
Gosh.
yeah, love Josiah Gray. But
You
in
get
the
Javon's comment.
what
This
is
is my ultimate villain. This is my ultimate villain shirt. This is like when Tiger wears red on Sundays. This is the shirt I wear on Fridays.
What does it say?
Bring
What
the
does it
vibe,
say?
Bring the energy. It says rich off fading.
Rich off fading? Like it's like rich and famous, but not quite.
Yeah.
Love it. That's actually a great shirt. Does somebody make that shirt, or did you get that custom made?
Somebody made the shirt and sent it to me.
Okay, so it is like a
need to,
custom. It's a one of one.
Now I need to shout him out. Actually, follow at Rich Off Fading. I'll keep it easy on Twitter. He makes some fire merch. If you want to look like a badass, grab some merch from them. You got some good shit.
No, that's actually a sick shirt.
Fire.
I love
Yeah.
that. And yeah, that is. Now that I know what it says, Javon's comment makes a lot more sense. That is the ultimate Krabs villain shirt.
I'm out for blood today. Bad day
Yeah.
yesterday means a good day today. Let's get
Out for
after it.
blood, out for coin.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Chad, how we doing? We got some heads in here today. Let's fucking go. Happy Friday. Let's get after it. Let's hit some bets. Let's pick some squares. Let's have a day. Let's drink some beers tonight.
Let's
How about
do it.
It's the weekend.
Yeah, I can go grab some beers right now.
Mine as well.
Just kidding.
Shit.
I technically could go grab a beer right now. I don't know how well that goes
That'd
with
be
coffee.
a psycho move before 10 a.m. over there.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Been done before.
Yeah, I've done it before. Do it again, but not
Yeah,
not gonna do it in between cups of coffee. That's not the best. Not
That's
the best
a psycho
move.
Yeah.
All right.
Coffee, beer, coffee. No thanks.
Yeah. So Mad Dog,
man.
thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. And let's go ahead and start off with category number 1.
David versus Goliath.
Average Joe's versus the Globo Gym Goliath. This sport doesn't build character, it reveals it.
F&A, Cotton, F&A.
All right, so category number 1 on today's stream is David versus Goliath, where we're taking a look at a game with a heavy money line favorite. And the game that we're looking at today is the game between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. So the Brewers in this game sitting at home, minus 235-ish on the money line total, sitting at 9. Poll is up in this game, chat. Be sure to go vote what you like between the 2 run lines and the over and the under. Krabs, what are your thoughts on this game and the way that the Brewers have been performing over the last couple days? It's been a little bit of a dumpster fire.
Yeah, they just got swept by the Pirates. How about it? I mean, we've talked about it. We've talked about what the Pirates do. Well, they'll just be the shittiest team in baseball for a month, and they'll just sweep a series against a good team. Makes no sense. But it's happened numerous times at this point. Wild.
Yeah,
Absolutely wild.
and what I think is so wild about that is the way that those games transpired. I mean, the Brewers were up. I think in all 3 of the games by multiple runs. And what did they do? They traded away Josh Hader at the trade deadline, weakened the bullpen a little bit, and then what happens? I mean, either they, like with Woodruff, they leave him out for an extra inning that they shouldn't, maybe knowing the bullpen is weak, and they give up some runs, or just the bullpen guys themselves go out there and blow the lead. So what are your thoughts
you
on
heard Devin Williams? Devin Williams was pissed. He's like, why the hell did we trade this guy? He's the best closer in the league. What are we doing? I mean, I don't understand it. Don't worry, they got Taylor Rogers. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
Be a break. They're toast. They're toast. Devin Williams is a stud though, and he can close games. There's no doubt about it. But it went from being, pitcher heavy and having the best bullpen in the league, probably not having the best bullpen in the league when you trade a guy like Josh Hader. So maybe it's a mental thing. Maybe that had something to do with their, blowing some leads and having some losses recently. If I was the Brewers, I wouldn't be too stoked to be trading him away. Maybe that had something to do with them getting swept by the Pirates. I don't know. But I'll be honest with you, Nick, I don't know much about this Duggar dude. I don't know much about him pitching for the Reds today. I don't know if you do. But I like Lauer recently. And I think he could go out there and deal. I will say, he's a lefty. We know the Reds like hitting lefties. The way this total's moving from 9.5 to 8.5, that's something. I think I'm going to go with the under in this game. I think we get an absolute gem, and I know it's on Apple TV. I can't believe I'm saying it. I'm going to go with the under in this one. I think we get a great start from Lauer. And I think Duggar, I don't know who he is, but I bet he has a great start today. Plain and simple. Just by that line movement, it's moved a whole point. I'll take the under. Add it to my card.
All right. So I've got you locked in for the under. I don't want anything to do with this Brewers pitching rotation. So I have the 3 games that they played against the Pirates up. I have the box score. So game number 1.
Okay.
They're up 3-0 in the 6th inning. They send out Corbin Burns to pitch the 6th. And he gives up 5 runs. One of them unearned, but he gives up 5 runs. And then gets yanked. It was the same exact deal. Or a similar deal the next day. Well, I guess Peralta. Freddie Peralta was on a pitch count. But the bullpen gave up a bunch of runs in game number 2. They blew a lead. They were up 4-2 heading into the 6th, and they blew it. And then yesterday against the Pirates, they're up 3-1 heading into the 7th. And again, they send out Brandon Woodruff for an extra inning, high pitch count. Arm wears out, and he gives up runs. So whether it's the pen or whether it's not wanting to send out the pen, Brewers are having some problems in that regard. So I don't want to trust the usage on Lauer. I don't want to trust the bullpen. I want nothing to do with how the Reds bats are going to do today. So I'm going to take a Brewers team total over because they're putting up runs, right? They put up 4 yesterday. They put up 7 the day before. I guess they only put up 3 the day before that. But they're hitting well. They've been stranding guys. Duggar's bad. He's pitched 82 innings in his MLB career. He's got like a 7 ERA. He's got a 1.7 WHIP. Dude's
and he
not
hasn't
good.
even been pitching well in the minors. I'm looking at it right now. I mean, I don't care. I couldn't give 2 shits about who's playing on the field. I bet lines, not teams. But yeah, it's definitely concerning. Although I will say I was just doing a little bit of research. Looks like they're giving Duggar a chance in the rotation now. He's got a shot. So this is a big start for him. This is the biggest start of his career, biggest start he'll ever get. He's getting a chance to take over Luis Castillo's starting spot in the rotation. So this is a big one for him. It's now or never. He's had a couple chances coming up this year and for the Rays last year. It's now or never for Duggar. I think he goes out there and deals. Makes no sense. It is what it is. But we've seen a lot of runs from the Brewers recently. In my opinion, I don't love their offense. They're a pitching-heavy team. I think they're due to regress today offensively. And the line moving, the total moving from 9.5 to 8.5 tells me that Duggar's going to pitch okay. Not great. He doesn't have to pitch great. He just got to pitch okay.
Yeah. No, we'll see. We can both hit here. We can get like a 6-0 game.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
All we need.
That's all we need.
Good plays. Scrunchwins asked if Williams is the closer or Rogers. It's Williams.
Yeah. I think it's Williams. And I also think that performances over the next week or 2 will determine who stays in that
Rogers
down
already
the stretch.
blew. I think Rogers already blew something. It wasn't a save.
Probably blew something. He's been blowing a lot of things recently.
Pause.
Yeah. Phrasing check.
Yeah, not the best phrase, but he actually only pitched once for them so far, and he pitched well. So I don't know. Maybe he just needed a little career change, a little location shift. Obviously, it wasn't working prior, so we'll see how it plays out for him. Gonna need him to pitch well today for the under.
Yeah,
Come on, Rogers.
Let's see what excuse me, what chat likes.
All right.
So poll results are in, and we've got the over for chat. Just a straight up fade of Krabs.
Right off the rip.
Yeah, this is the least surprising thing, right? It would be
Missing it.
wrong if this didn't happen. We've got Krabs back on the stream for the first time in 3 weeks, and chat doesn't insta fade the first thing that comes out of his mouth. That would be wrong. So we know that all is right in the universe with chat voting for the over here. So we had 7 votes on the over, 2 votes on the under, 2 votes come in on the Brewers run line, and 6 votes actually come in on the Reds, plus 1.5.
Ooh.
So I think
I would just take if you're gonna take the Reds today, just take them ML because they're either gonna win or they're gonna lose by like 5 here, in my opinion.
yeah. So a lot of lack of faith, I should say, in the Brewers' arms from chat between the over and liking the Reds.
You got some recency bias. Yeah.
Yeah, so let me lock that in as well over on the stamp. Bam. There we go. And let's move along into category number 2.
Pitching duel.
Now, key to being a big league pitcher is the 3 R's. Readiness, recuperation, and conditioning.
All right, so category number 2 is the pitching duel. We're going to take a look at a game with a good pitching matchup and a low total. And the game that we are looking at today is the game between the Los Angeles Angels and the Seattle Mariners. In this game, we've got a total sitting at 7 in a lot of books. Actually, a couple books showing a 6.5, which is interesting. Pitching matchup, we've got Patrick Sandoval on the mound for the Angels, Robbie Ray on the mound for the Mariners. Battle of a couple lefties in a battle of some offenses that are missing some good pieces, whether it's via injury, whether it's via just having traded them away, whether it's both. So Krabs, I'm a little bit curious what your thoughts are. Just starting with the Angels. Just what are they doing?
I had the Angels yesterday like an idiot. Of course, they ended up coming back and losing by 1 because it's an Angels way to lose a game. I don't know what they're doing. I don't think they give a shit. They're allergic to winning. I don't know what is going on with their team. Even Shohei got lit up the other day against the Athletics. Don't let the Athletics bats get hot. They've been hot, kind of, but gosh, man, what a disappointment. They're almost 20 games under 500 at this point. They're probably packing up shop, getting ready for next year. Junk got absolutely lit up yesterday. Got yanked, but this game is tough.
What a terrible name for a pitcher, by the way.
That's a great name. Are you kidding me?
Well, I mean, if you're good, it's a great name. If you're bad, it's a horrible name. It's like the easiest chirp from the crowd.
I agree, but like junk is another term for like good off speed. You got some good junk, like good curveball. You know what I mean? Good slider. So like if he's on, I think that's a fire pitcher's name. But he probably was getting chirped yesterday saying you're fucking junk. I'm assuming. This game is tough. I'll be honest with you. Sandoval and Robbie Ray coming off the bad starts. Honestly, Sandoval has been pitching pretty brutally recently. I think these are 2 sneak Turks lurking in the shadows. Do I think Seattle wins this game? Probably. But let's look at these offenses real quick. The Angels stink. They just have Shohei. Mike Trout's been out still, and the rest of their lineup is poverty. And then Seattle's also hurt too. Ty France and Julio Rodriguez are hurt. I don't think Ty France is playing today. Oh, he might be.
Yeah, he's in the projected lineup that I see.
Is he in the projected lineup today?
Yeah, it's a 10 Eastern game, so it's not going to be confirmed for a while.
Has he played? Yeah, and he hasn't played yet, so that worries me a little bit.
Yeah, it's an expected back Friday. So even if he does play, I mean, he might not be 100%.
Let's pretend like he's going to come back anyways, because that kind of helps my case here. I like the over. I like the over in this game, even with the bad offenses. I think these are 2 sneak turkey tossers on the bump, and all it's going to take is one of these 2 guys to get lit up. All it's going to take, it'll probably be Sandoval getting lit up, and I think the Mariners do steal this game for sure. I call them the Rays because Robbie Ray's pitching. They might as well be the Rays. I do think they win this game, but no chance I'm laying that juice. No chance I'm laying that -1.5 at plus money with that total being that low. With that being said, I do think this shit soars over. and I love this spot because all it's going to take is one of these two sneak turkey tossers to blow up today. And it's more than possible. Even the Angels were scoring a couple runs yesterday, so maybe those bats stay hot as well. I don't know. I'm not banking on that. Banking on the Mariners to do what they've been doing all year, and that's mashing baseballs. Give me the over.
Yeah, so chat 2 for 2 on the fade Krabs trade. And now also I'm 1 for 2 on the fade Krabs trade. I am
You're going under, huh?
I'm taking the under here at 7.
Okay.
So the things that I like, I mean, like you were talking about, offenses not in a good spot. Angels hit 7 solo home runs yesterday. I don't really know what to make of that. That's just
Make it up.
strange, right?
You can't make it up?
I think I was reading it was the 6th time in MLB history that a team has hit like 7 home runs in a game and lost, or
Literally
seven
just
solo
needed
home
one
runs in a game and
person
lost.
on
I
base.
forget exactly what the stat was. Yeah, but
One person on base.
but that's going to be the problem for this Mariners offense, is just getting guys on base. They've got dudes in that lineup who can hit dingers. I mean, Shohei can hit dingers. They've a lot of empty power in that lineup, and they don't have the guys who can consistently draw a walk, steal a base, turn a 1-run inning into a 2-run inning into a 3-run inning.
They're just not good.
Yeah, no, they're not good. They're not good at all.
They're not good. Not good. They're still the Angels. I don't know. All the
they're still
hype
the
in the
Angels.
preseason, we all look like idiots. They're not good. They're still the Angels. They don't have pitching. They have one guy. Sandoval's a sneak turk. And they don't have hitters. Plain and simple. Like Trout's out. You can't win a team with 2. Even if you have 2 of the best hitters in the world, you still can't win games, especially when one of them's hurt all the time. Shit just doesn't work.
Yeah,
It's not working for them.
Yeah.
The Angels need a whole reset is what they need.
Yeah, and
Holy snap.
it's bad. I think they're. So I was reading an article on Fangraphs about what the Angels are doing. It's very strange, right? So they have Ohtani under team control next year, and then his contract is up. It's like if you're the Angels, you want to compete next year, right? It's the last year that you have Ohtani, but
Yes.
what did they do? Well, I mean, or you trade away Ohtani, right?
He's getting traded next year. Yeah, he's getting traded next year. You thought the Soto shit was big? Just wait till this year. Although Soto's going to end up getting more because he's got more years on his contract. But you thought the Soto trade talk was fucking annoying, guys. Wait till the Shohei talk.
Yeah,
is
although
going
the
when
thing
talk
the
about
thing is,
baseball.
like, Shohei chose to sign with the Angels in the first place. It's like he wants to be there.
Soto chose the Nats.
Well,
even though other teams offered him more,
Soto
and
chose the Nationals
Nats
when
were the first
he
team.
was 16. Like, it's different. Ohtani was like an adult when he chose the Angels.
Yeah. Yes. It's
And
not
he
like
was a
these guys are
professional
making
when he chose the
decisions.
Angels.
It's not like these guys are making the decisions for themselves anyways. Let's not act like they are. I think that's been made pretty clear.
Yeah. But either way,
They're not making the calls.
well, I mean, and Boston Sports Strike, the Angels are a big market team. They're in Los Angeles. They're just number 2
They are.
in that
They
market.
are. They're like the Clippers. They're like the
Yeah,
like the
exactly.
little
They're
brother.
like the
Yeah.
Clippers. But yeah, so the other thing that I like about the under in this game, kind of circling back, is Robbie Ray. He's been a little bit of a Turk this year, but he pitches really well at home. I think he likes pitching in Seattle. So
Have the
his
splits?
yeah, I have the split. So his ERA or his stats, the ERA and WHIP on the road this year, 5.5 ERA, 1.49 WHIP, and 4.5 walks per 9 on the road. At home, sub 3 ERA, 2.96, sub 1 WHIP at 0.96, and only 2 walks per 9 innings. And the thing that I think makes me think this isn't just like a little small sample size thing is that walk rate. It gets cut in half at home. So it might just be something about just the way the stadium looks or comfort in his home environment. But Robbie Ray's control is significantly better at home. And again, against this Angels team that struggles to do the small ball
anything.
things, I think that I think that that's good news. I mean, they might hit a dinger or two, but I think that the under is the look here.
Okay. We'll see.
We shall see.
You're gonna need Sandoval to pitch the ball too, not just Robbie.
Yeah. I think if this goes over, it's because the Mariners hit Sandoval around. Completely agree with
Which could
that.
happen because he's been pretty mid.
Yeah. All right, so let me get this all tracked over on BetStamp.
Okay.
Under for me, under for chat, and an over for Krabs. Also, Jay Wells, yes, you're drunk for thinking that Shohei will get $1 billion. There's no shot. I mean,
nobody in our time right now is getting $1 billion.
I mean, so think of it this way, right? If he signs for $50 million a year, which is more than anybody's getting paid, it would need to be a 20-year contract to hit $1 billion. So that's just not
He's
happening.
already 27. He's already 26, 27.
Yeah. So he could get
28.
He'll probably get 350, 400 million, I would say.
Yeah.
Over 8 years, something like that.
Yep.
But I mean, like Krabs said, he's 27. He'll be 28 when his contract is up. I mean, you're not going to sign that guy for. Well, I mean, he'll probably get like a 10-year contract. But
yeah,
it's not going to be close to $1 billion.
Stupid long contract just because he can, and then he'll be asked for the last couple of years, and then he's getting paid 30 mil.
Exactly.
That's the kind of leverage. That's the kind of leverage these guys have.
Yeah, and the other thing also is I mean, so Ohtani's great. Don't get me wrong, but a pitcher on a long-term contract like that, if you want to sign somebody for their pitching ability long-term, you're just gonna be paying them a little bit less money. Like look at a guy like Scherzer, right? It's either a short contract for a ton of money, or a longer contract for a little bit less money. With pitchers, I mean, with bats, it's a little bit different.
He's not a pitcher though.
Yeah, he's both. So, I mean, it's a completely unique contract situation. But I mean, the pitching half of the value that he provides, the value of that declines more over time than the value he provides as a hitter.
He is the coolest player I have ever seen.
It's crazy. It's just absolutely insane that there's somebody who's that good at that. Although actually, I'm going to make a bold statement here. I think Shohei Ohtani is the second most interesting, unique player that has been in the big leagues in the last 10 years.
Who is number one? Somebody who's already been in the league the last 10 years you're thinking of?
Yeah. If anybody in chat knows who I'm thinking of, I'm going to be impressed.
Most impressive player besides Shohei in the last 10 seasons. Was it that weird pitcher who threw with both his arms?
Yeah, Pat Vedenti.
Is that who you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's something that like literally nobody's ever done before.
Yeah, that's nuts.
A switch pitcher.
Oh, did he ever get burned in the MLB, or was he just in the minors?
No, he pitched in the bigs.
He pitched?
Yeah.
That's sick. It's so sick.
Yeah, it's like actually insane that you're good
So
enough
sick.
with both arms that you can pitch at the MLB level with your left arm and with your right arm.
That's nuts.
Are there switch pitching prospects in the minors now, J-Champ? Send me names. I'm extremely curious. But yeah, that's just bonkers. All right. Let's move along. That could be like a whole discussion. The most interesting, unique skill sets that professional athletes have had. Like, here's another real quick fun fact. Tom Glavine?
Yeah.
He was a highly regarded hockey prospect as well.
What the?
Tom Glavine, in
That's
whatever his draft year was drafted in the NHL draft above future Hall of Famer Luc Robitaille in the NHL draft.
What the? That's fucking crazy shit.
Yeah, and baseball hockey is a very strange
What?
combination of skills. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, pick six. You can't switch in the middle of an at bat. So the pitcher has to, the batter has to declare a side, and then the pitcher has to declare a side, and then they're stuck like that for the rest of the at bat.
That's dumb. I think if you're able to pitch well with both your arms, you should be able to do that whenever the fuck you want.
Well, yeah, it's just in the at bat. So the issue is like if you have a switch hitter and the switch pitcher, the hitter will switch and the pitcher will switch and then the hitter will switch and then the pitcher will switch. But then nothing happens. Like they just switch indefinitely, and the game doesn't get played. Right? So you have to like force somebody to make a decision and then force somebody else to make a decision.
And it would be such because nobody would back down and it would just go on for like 10 minutes.
And then they'll get booed and stuff. So like for the sake of actually playing the game,
I think the pitcher should get to switch after one pitch, and the hitter has to stay.
I think
this is coming from a hitter growing up.
Yeah, I think the way that they have it set up is that the batter has to declare what side of the plate they're gonna take the at bat from, and then the pitcher can decide what arm he's gonna pitch with.
Yeah,
accordingly.
good. The pitcher better have the fucking advantage. He's throwing with two of his arms. That's fucking nuts. You ever try to throw something with your opposite arm? I could barely throw shit with my regular arm.
Yeah, no, for real. I'm like, yeah,
fucking nuts.
with my left arm. That's my form.
Nuts.
All right, let's hop along now into category number 3.
Batting practice.
As there's a drive in a deep left field by Castellanos, it will be a home run. And so that'll make it a 4-0 ball game. I don't know if I'm going to be putting on this headset again.
Very relevant category intro clip there. So it's the Nick Castellanos, the OG clip.
Dude, how did we not take Castellanos to hit a home run after Vin Scully, R.I.P., passed away?
Yeah,
how did we not do that?
I don't know.
We dropped the ball again.
Yeah, just everybody collectively dropped the ball.
Dude, it's honestly getting weird at this point how many times this guy does it. And it's not like he's having a good year. He's having a shitty year. It's just whenever something bad happens, the dude hits a home run the next day.
Yeah.
Wild.
It's one of the weirdest things in sports. Anyways, category number 3 is batting practice. Where we're taking a look at a game with a high total. There's a couple games with 9s on the board today. One of them is the game between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. Twins, plus 105 on the money line at home. Total, I guess, bouncing back and forth between 8.5 and 9. I actually do have 8.5 up on the poll. You can find both numbers depending on the book. Tyler Mahle making his Twins debut. Tyler Mahle, one of the most interesting pitchers in baseball over the last couple of years, just from a splits perspective. Pitching in Cincinnati and had been terrible in Cincinnati, much more so than you would expect just from ballpark factors. I mean, consistently over the last 2 years, get lit up at home, pitches excellent on the road. So now he's making a start. It's technically a home start, but it's not at Great American Ballpark. What are your thoughts just on the Twins and the moves that they've made, and how you think Mahle is going to pitch today?
This is tough because we know Mahle struggles at home, but this is his first home start. So honestly, do we treat this as a road game almost for him? I don't know. It's pretty wild, his splits. Not even just this year, but in his career. There's just something going on with him at home. He just sucks. I'm a firm believer in fading pretty much anyone in their first starts, whether it's a hitter or pitcher. So I automatically lean Berrios in this one for sure, without a doubt. He's also been pitching very well recently, and the Blue Jays score a bunch of runs whenever he pitches. They've won his last, 6 or 7 starts. Now, he hasn't recorded a win in all those, but they put up runs for my mans. And he's been looking a lot better, starting to shape into the guy that they paid to come here and be, their number 1 or number 2 behind Gausman. So their pitching staff is way too good to be pitching how they've been pitching. Even Gausman has been a little shakier than he usually was this season. Manoah's been a dog, though. He's kind of been carrying. But I think this is a good spot to take Toronto and take a favorite, to be honest. I know I know they're a short favorite. They're probably a trap. They've won a bazillion games recently, right, since they fired their coach. They've been on a tear. I think it continues to that. I'll be honest with you. I think with these 2 decent pitchers on the bump, if the total here set at 8.5, and it looks like the odds are shifting towards the over, That tells me one of these two pitchers is probably going to get lit up, if not both. And in my opinion, I think there's a better chance that Maile gets lit up with the Blue Jays bats and how they've been swinging it. Give me the Blue Jays as the favorites. I know it's square, but I really just don't care. And that rhymes.
Yeah, it did.
I don't care.
That's like,
Give me the Blue Jays.
is that your new slogan? Are we seeing a new crab coming out of its shell? It's square, and I don't care.
Literally, though.
Yeah.
Jays them out.
Jays ML.
Simple. Give me Barrios. I like his strikeouts today. He's been striking out people a ton. I like them to win the game. I like the Blue Jays to stay hot.
Yeah. I'm having a tough time picking a side in this game. Model has the Jays winning by like 0.3 of a run. So the price is completely spot on at -125. Also, total at like 8.3. So with it sitting at 8.5, I don't really want to take the over or the under. So I'm in a little bit of a predicament here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a first 5 over 4.5. That's where I'm going in this one. So one of these pitchers liable to get lit up. Barrios. He's been great at home. He's been terrible on the road. He's got a 3.23 ERA at home. He's got a 7.15 ERA on the road this year. Maile, is this a home start? Is this a road start? I mean, it's not a start at Great American Ballpark. We know that. I think this is going to be a 3-2, 3-3, 4-2 type of game after 5. So I'm going to take it first 5.
You're targeting. I do like the over in this game, and you're going first 5 because you're saying, you know what, I'm going to get this over with, and you're targeting the starting pitchers being ass because of how they pitch in these situations.
I'm targeting somebody getting lit up, and not
even with how poor these
caring
bullpens have been.
Yeah, although I think the bullpens are going to be a little bit better. Both teams I think made bullpen moves,
especially the Twins. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, and I forget who the Jays brought in, but they brought in somebody I think a couple days before the deadline. I forget who it was.
They did. They got a bullpen arm. I remember Javon talking about it. If anybody in chat knows, let me know.
But yeah, I'm not. Yeah, Anthony Bass. Yeah, that's right.
Yep, Anthony Bass.
So that's maybe not the biggest acquisition, but it is another arm.
I like him.
Also, the poll. What the fuck is this? Come on, guys. There's a 3-way tie.
There's some heart.
3-way tie. Oh yeah, and Twins got Jorge Lopez.
We know that.
So Blue Jays money line 4 votes, over 4 votes, under 4 votes. Twins money line 3 votes. So nobody has any opinions on this one. This is a tough game. So I think just because the over and the under cancel each other out, I'm gonna give Blue Jays money line to the chat. And this one, I don't want to have to rerun a poll. Also, by the way, do you have behind the lines in 15 minutes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So we will keep up the tempo. It's always hard to keep up the tempo.
Jorge Lopez is a monster. He's awesome. His arm is electric. We'll see how long he can be consistent and keep throwing strikes. But he's been awesome since they moved into the bullpen, the Orioles, and then they just traded him. He's a dog. He's a dog.
Yeah, no, honestly, props to the Orioles for
smart move.
Turning one of the worst pitchers in baseball into an asset.
Bro, I've been hearing nothing but good things about the Orioles analytics department. I don't know if you heard the Austin Voth comments. Ex-Nat Austin Voth got picked up by the O's and was praising their analytics department for really helping him figure out his specific pitch mix and what he needed to do better. He said that they didn't do anything like that in Washington. So,
yeah, no,
it's a nice left hook to the cheek as a Nats fan. But
yeah, hopefully, hey,
right,
new ownership, new front office.
Dude, we need new everything, brother. We need new everything.
That we do.
We need new owner. We need new execs. I like Mike Rizzo. He can stay. He's not going to. Though.
We need new 23-year-old future Hall of Famer.
Yeah, we do. I was talking with my pops about it yesterday. He's like, I feel like we had a winning lottery ticket, and we traded it for a bunch of other lottery tickets.
Yeah.
That's literally what we just did.
Yeah, well, I mean, so honestly, it's one of the speaking objectively, not as a Nationals fan, but just as an objective looker. I mean, you're never going to be happy with the return that you get from Soto, as long as unless you get a Soto equivalent player coming back.
Unless Abrams and Wood and these fucking guys end up being absolute,
but
they'd all be all-stars.
At the same time, as far as prospects are concerned, I mean, this is one of the absolute craziest hauls of prospects, literally in the entire history of the MLB.
Ever. Yes.
So
correct.
I'm cautiously optimistic.
Okay.
And if you just operate under the assumption that there's just 0% chance that they re-sign Soto, this is as good as it gets.
Still hurts.
Yeah. Also, we've got a comment in the chat from Johnny Reiser. Orioles on the come up. Johnny, when are you getting called up? That is for anybody who doesn't know, Johnny plays for the Norfolk Tides AAA team.
No way.
For the Baltimore Orioles. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was in.
Johnny.
Yeah, he was in Trent's stream a couple of days ago.
Fuck yeah, dude. Keep grinding, my man.
Went to TCU at the same time as Trent, so they
word
like know each other / of each other through that.
That's awesome.
And Johnny popped in here too. Yeah,
the Orioles are dope, man. Keep grinding, bro.
Yeah, no, it's yeah, love the O's.
I love the O's today, though. I'll be honest. I think it's Mitch Keller day.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody said it. Jay Wells -155 with Dean Kramer on the mound is
that's sketch.
Yeah, it's sketch. Deserved, maybe. Sketch, definitely.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, so let's keep up the tempo and pace and hop in to category number 4.
Field streakers.
Fire up in here, it's burning hot. We on fire.
So category number 4 is field streakers, where we're taking a look at a team that is either on a long winning streak or a long losing streak. There's 2 teams on 5-game streaks in general. We're talking about the team on a 5-game winning streak, and that is the LA Dodgers. So the Dodgers coming out hot since the deadline, sitting at -160 at home against the San Diego Padres, featuring Juan Soto. So we got Tony Gonsolin on the mound for the Dodgers. Sean Manaea on the mound for the Padres. Again, Dodgers sitting at -160 total. Sitting at 8.5. Poll is up. Be sure to go vote. And Krabs. Juan Soto +140.
Oh man.
This is the segment today where we just exploit our collective sadness as Nationals fans for content.
Yeah. I've been doing that, so welcome to the show. Yeah, I told myself I wouldn't fade the Padres for a while because they're really cool and young and having fun. Should have faded them yesterday. That's okay. Did not. Really good points from somebody. Gosh, I forget who it was. A couple days ago, talking about how they thought the juice balls were going to be sent for this series. Would not be shocked to see the juice balls in play here. But I've watched Manaea pitch recently. It's bad. It's bad. He's all over the place. He gets his strikeouts, whatever. He's got good stuff, but he's all over the place. He has no control. And Gonsolin's a dog, absolute stud. I'm shocked to see this much of the handle on the Padres today. I'll be honest with you. I think they're going to be a pretty heavily public team going forward with how cool they are and how fun they are. So
yeah, it's like the battle of the public teams.
It really is, and I'm shocked to see. I mean, when do you ever see less than 30% of the handle on the Dodgers ever? When's the last time you've seen that? Probably like years.
Yeah.
So, give me the Dodgers. They keep streaking.
There you have
Dodgers
it.
ML.
Krabs on a -160.
Gonsolin's going to deal like he's been doing all season. Manaea, I've seen him pitch recently. It's bad.
Krabs,
using my baseball brain here, taking the discounted price with the Dodgers, aiding the huge public play. Everyone's going to be all over the Padres today. We're going to be all over the Padres every day going forward. Give me the home team. Give me the better team. Give me the streaking team. Give me the Dodgers. Gross to say, but it is what it is. They win today.
Say the line again.
I know it's square. I don't care. Give me the Dodgers. I know it's square, and I don't care.
The new Krabs catchphrase for
Don't give a hoot.
the once in a blue moon.
I'm picking winners. I'm not picking underdogs every time. I don't give a hoot. Give me the Dodgers.
Yeah, so I'm actually with you here. I'm gonna take the Dodgers NL as well.
Fuck yeah.
Oh
no.
Everyone's just fade Gonsolin, fade Gonsolin, fade Gonsolin. He's due to regress. He's good. He's an excellent pitcher. Like Krabs said, Dodgers minus 160 doesn't happen very often. I like him to get the job done here. What are you knowing at?
Somebody in chat said Jays Dodgers parlay ? And there's just no way that hits. That we're fucked. There's just no way that hits.
But they're both square, and you don't care.
They're both square. I don't care, but they're both not hitting. But I'm going with them both. Fuck. That's okay.
So chat in this one likes the over. So 7 votes on the over, 5 votes on the Dodgers, 2 votes on the Padres, 1 vote on the under. So over 8.5. Gonna get that locked in as well. Yeah, no shot the Dodgers win on Trent's birthday. I mean, that's the X factor.
Shit. Hey, he hit an NFL bat last night, first one of the year. So
true.
Maybe things have changed.
So let me get all of these locked in over on BetStamp and chat. We're coming up to the walk-off. Favorite bets of the day. So what I need from you is your favorite bets on today's MLB slate. It can be anything. It can be a money line, a run line, a total, a team total, a first 5 bet, a nerfy, a yearfy, a player prop. Give me your favorite bet and give me the price on that bet. I'm going to take 5 of them, throw them in to the poll in just a couple seconds.
The walk-off.
The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to deep right. Away back. Gone.
And let's see what we've got. We've got Hunter for the second stream in a row. Loving Fodic overkills. That's his favorite MLB bet today. Love it. I already have 3,000 units on it. Sure. All right. Let's see what we've got. So we've got Padres plus 1.5. Oh yeah. George, is that a play that you like, or is that just a comment? But yeah, the lines in that were weird. So yeah, Padres plus 1.5 is like minus 150. Dodgers run line is like plus 130. So we got Astros. First 5 team total over 2.5 minus 120 from TJ. We got the Twins. First 5 plus 0.5, which is definitely not going to win because the Twins finished last in that poll. At minus 135. We've got the Cubs money line at minus 140 from Tucker. We've got Dean Kramer over 4.5 Ks at minus.
You were so close. Who pitched that?
Minus 106 from Cody6383.
Cody, right game, wrong starter, bro. Look at Mitch Keller's case today. That shit's soaring over.
Handyman Al says Royals ML. Best POD. I don't know what the price on that is. And let's take Javon's. Royals Red Sox over 9 at minus 120. So poll is up. Be sure to go vote. What is your favorite play on today's MLB slate? Krabs. What is your square POD?
Gosh, man. I'm going to go with my guts. It's not square. I don't care. I'm going to go with the Pirates from the ML. ARG. About it. Just gave you an ARG. Mitch Keller, he's about a deal today. Kremer, I'm not high on this dude. He looks like I don't know. He does not look like he pitches. He looks like a surfer dude in California right now at surfboards. I don't understand him. He's been coming back down to earth recently. And I think Mitch Keller absolutely deals today. And don't let the Pirates get hot. They've been swinging good bats recently. I like what I've been seeing. I watch a lot of those games like we talked about earlier in the show. They've been swinging it. Maybe they're just going through a hot streak right now, and I'm willing to ride it. I'm willing to fade the Orioles as a favorite because you know what happens when the Orioles are favorites. When the Orioles are underdogs, they're literally the greatest team ever. They're like better than the Dodgers and the fucking Padres this year combined. But when the Orioles are a favorite, they turn into the Nationals and they lose. Give me the Pirates as a dog. I like the way the line's moving, and I like me some Mitch Keller today. The line's moving towards Pittsburgh, but all the money's coming in on Baltimore. Shocker. Not really. That's sarcasm. Arg. Give me the Pirates today. They win. All right?
Yeah. Do you have an eye patch?
I don't, actually. Surprisingly. I lost it a couple days ago.
Surprisingly? Damn, yeah.
Oh, man.
All right.
Gross. Pirates, bro. Oi.
Oi.
Arr.
So
that's a French pirate. Oi.
Oi. Oui, oui. Arr. I don't know. How do you say like arr
it's a goofy,
in
a
a French accent?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but what's your best bet?
So I like something related to something that went in the poll. I'm a big fan of the Astros today. So Framber Valdez on the mound for them is a good pitcher. I think he's going to deal. But I'm more so interested in fading Hunter Gaddis, the dude on the mound for the Guards. Prospect making his debut. Not a highly regarded prospect and not a skill set that I think is going to translate well to the MLB. He's a 6'6" righty, big dude. Doesn't throw hard. He throws 91 to 93 on his fastball. He has one really, really good pitch, and it's his changeup. He's got I was reading the scouting report earlier. Changeup kind of looks like a screwball. Just falls right out from underneath hitters. And in the minors, he's generated a lot of swings and misses on that, so he's got great K numbers in the minors. But I think just because he doesn't have that fastball velocity and he doesn't really have other good secondary pitchers against MLB bats, they'll be able to sit back a little bit more and wait, look for the slow fastball, which, again, in the MLB these days, if you're throwing 91 from the right side, that's slow as fuck. So I don't think that the change is going to play up against the Stros, especially against this Astros team that just doesn't strike out a whole lot. They're a great contact team. So I think this guy doesn't have the tools to get the job done here. So for me, it's either an Astros first 5 team total, could work like what TJ wanted in the poll. Could be an Astros run line, could be an Astros full game team total, but probably not. So prices, you're looking at a minus 115 on the run line. You're looking at basically like a minus 115 as well on the first 5 team total. So I think we're gonna go with what TJ had. We're gonna go Astros first 5 team total over 2.5. Give me 3 against Hunter Gaddis today.
You don't want to take Houston now?
Best POD minus 190.
Can you do me a favor and look in BetStamp and see what the odds are for Yordan Alvarez to hit a home run? Because if this dude's a changeup guy, if he's a changeup guy, Yordan Alvarez is the best hitter against a changeup that I've ever seen. And I will be taking him to hit a home run today. And I will be taking him on Prize Picks for everything that I have.
Depends on the book, plus 200 to plus 250-ish for a home run.
Dude, home run props have no fucking value, man.
No, they don't. They're horrible. They're like the worst props.
Horrible. Yordan Alvarez has just an RBI prop up. That's new for Prize Picks. Nice. Straight RBI. Interesting. Also, total bases. Let's fucking go. Jordan's gonna hit a fucking nuke today.
Yeah, I mean, total bases could be the way to go.
It's definitely the way to go. Hundo pay. A double would play off the wall. If they're fucking throwing him changeups, he's mashing them. He's the best hitter against a changeup I've ever witnessed in my entire life.
Yeah, I think that's a good look. So chat poll results are in, and not so surprisingly, it is the pick that Javon liked. That's like a cheat code. Just whatever Javon puts in the chat is going to win the poll.
You gotta leave Javon's plays out, bro.
Yeah, it is the Kansas City and Boston over 9 at -120. I do like that though. It's Greinke, it's Winkowski. Greinke's splits are crazy. I was just looking at this after I had decided what games we were going to talk about, but Greinke could be a good banana split play in the future for the categories. He's got a 1.65 ERA at home and a 7.16 ERA on the road this year.
What the?
Oh, I mean, that's insane. Yeah, he's at home today.
That is insane. He's gonna get lit up today.
Yeah, that strikes me as a much more of a luck-driven thing, just with the way that Greinke pitches.
Yep.
Let me get that tracked. Bam.
Any crazy weekend plans? Cap-wise, Nick.
Crazy weekend plans? No, probably not. Streaming tomorrow morning. Streaming Sunday morning. That's my crazy plans.
As you should. As you should, my man.
Gotta get back on the grind.
Never stops.
No, the grind stopped for 3 weeks, and we've got to make up.
Actually, did stop
for the fact that the grind stopped. We've got to grind harder, grind faster.
Grind better, faster, stronger.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Exactly. So thank you, Krabs, as always, for hopping on. Yeah. Appreciate it very much. Thank you, chat, for tuning in. And we are going to go send a raid over Chelly's way. So Chelly is about 16 hours deep into a 24-hour stream.
Holy shit.
So everyone go show Chelly some big-time love. Also, TJ, thank you for the Tier 1 sub bang. Appreciate that very much, my man. And we are headed over to Chelly. Oh, I guess I'm going to let the timer burn down. But yeah, what you got planned for Behind the Lines today?
Oof. Definitely gonna be talking about the Orioles as a favorite today. That's for sure. Probably going over how some of these teams are looking with their new guys. Definitely talking about the games today, obviously. I don't love the slate today, but we need winners, and what we really need is a prize picks because it's been a couple days. So that's what we'll be focusing on, probably props.
Yeah, so it's Trent's birthday. We have to hit a prize picks.
I know. I'm trying to spoon feed him one for the kid. He deserves it.
You know what? I think I'm gonna try and cook up a prize picks just for Trent.
Are you coming on? Will you be on the surgical stream? Because I'm running that today.
I have no idea.
Okay.
We'll see.
I'll send you guys a link. Come on if you can come.
Yeah, I'll hop on. I'll make sure to be there.
Good looks, Nick. All right, chat. I appreciate it. Good luck today. Have a good Friday. I'm running Behind the Lines on the Book It stream, so feel free to hop on.
Yep.
Talk about some baseball. All right, guys.
All right, we'll be seeing.
Peace. We'll be seeing.
Peace.
All right. Peace, guys.